this year is going to be the first year where I'm going to do the whole season fully committed to the Pro Tour, and I'm looking forward to that.
The night before I flew here, I pulled my skis out of the bag after Taos.
They're up there grooming right now with that high heat slow till. The base layer underneath is icy, icy, firm.
So I mean, that's the plan of all of us, you know. We're all skiing fast, but there's only one winner at the end of the day.
I'm very happy to qualify within the top 4, and I'm excited to see who I'm matched up with for tomorrow's race.
I'm feeling good going into tomorrow. Today was just trying to get my feet under me and feeling the snow.
Today was great, and you know, luckily it's kind of muscle memory. I like the hill. It's flat. You got to work hard, but ended up second today for the fall.
Feeling really confident. Yeah, strong. Body feels good. So now I'm going to get something to eat, fill up the energy, and then rock and roll.
The best nights start with Jägermeister. Made with 56 botanicals. Always served ice cold.
It would take a miracle to come back from this. Heartbreaking end to the season. But what's this?
For the moments when anticipation
Clock's counting down. 5 seconds. 3, 2,
becomes celebration. Jägermeister. Meister the moment.
Welcome to Taos, a place guided by our fierce independence and confluence of cultures, and further emboldened by our connection to Mother Nature. A place that challenges itself to be better, not bigger, to preserve the essence of winter. From electrifying our fleet to improving the health of our forests, we strive to be better for the good.
Buy Tough. Call for the store nearest you. Tough, buy Tough.
For the best deal on the best shed or garage, visit toughshed.com.
Introducing the first ever Mazda CX-50.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Aspen, Colorado in the Colorado Pro Cup.
So yesterday was qualifying. Basically, everybody got a couple runs on both courses, and we chiseled it down.
So let's start with the ladies. It was Erin Milzinski, your defending champion, just crushing it yesterday. She was in the 29s for both qualifying runs. Caitlin Harsh over on the opposite side of the ladder was super quick on that course. Torvald Norbay, champion from 2 years ago, right there in second.
Let's shift it over to the men. I see Ankeny, I see Kamerlander, I see Fjordcheck, I see Ketter, a lot of very familiar names.
So Fjordcheck put the hammer down on the seasoned veterans. Ankeny and Kamerlander, super quick as always. They were second and third in the men's side of things. It's going to be a great day of dual action.
Today we have the elimination rounds for the first race here in Aspen. Yesterday qualifying was great. We got it done before the wind rolled in. We had some pretty severe wind overnight. I believe the start tent flew away.
Well, the windstorm blew over the start structure last night, and some cables got broken in the melee, and we're trying to repair the cables. There's one cable that goes to one of the horse doors, and if we can get that fixed, then we're good to go. If not, there's a plan B and a plan C.
Start fresh, rewire everything.
Yeah, so cables are back in place, wires are working, the ground has disappeared, and we're ready to rock and roll our first day in Aspen.
We just fixed everything. We're ready to go. Yeah, let's rumble.
Now with lightning rods strapped to their feet, who's going to tame the chaos here today? This is the Colorado Pro Open presented by Mazda.
In general, I mean, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong, for sure. That's basically my main goal, is to go out there, have fun, and ski. You know, we made it. We're in there. So, yeah, with the seating, you kind of go the top guy towards the back, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna go out there and charge, and yeah.
Let's go back to the top right now. Matthew Macaluso out of Vale, the 24-year-old.
It's nice. I mean, in Colorado, all around, we kind of have the same snow. It's grippy, it's hero snow. It does feel nice. It's nice being in Aspen too. You don't really get to come here that much. With racing, they have Highlands, but you know, they have the World Cup here sometimes, but yeah, you don't really get to come here too much, even if you're a Colorado native. I'm really hoping to compete against Simone today. I gotta push Ankeny out the first round. It's gonna be tough. He's got a lot of experience, but I think if I mess around with the start, I think I got about a second with my start. So just gonna try and nail that today, and then probably bash panels. Just go through them. That's the plan. Yeah, after it's over, I'm looking for a nice lunch and then probably going right to the Opera.
Let's bring you the update on the schedule. Weather's been just whipping up there, so we've had to delay the start till 11:30. So we've had to eliminate the top part of our start structure due to the wind conditions we had yesterday.
Well, correction, didn't the wind eliminate it for us?
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
So it's Saturday, first day of races. Qualifiers were yesterday. As you can see, we're doing some very important prep here, getting our glitter on, getting ready to go fast. Just pretty excited to see the top matchups, honestly. Like, it's close and competitive, so that's always fun. I am just looking to charge a little harder out of the start today personally, and go from there.
Snow's better today than it was yesterday. The cold night and wind helped firm everything up, and yeah, I'm excited to give this course another try, see if I can master it.
I would say today our snowpack has been pretty uniform. So with minimal slipping, the courses are maintaining pretty good. And as you get going too, you get a nice groove in there that the racers can use to press off of the groove. And so sometimes you don't want to slip it as much because the track is really fast.
Yeah, the qualifying was a lot of fun. It was smooth. It felt nice, and it felt nice on my body as well. And so today is race day. So now we see where it goes. But obviously, nice to have a bye and nice to kind of try it out a couple more runs.
Filip Rota from Croatia got in by a dismiss of David Ketterer.
Yeah, unfortunately, David, one of our top competitors, Ketterer, he had to pull out of the race today, so they inserted an alternate in his position. So it kind of changes up the matchups a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
Had a good qualifying round, so I'm seated second today, meaning that I hopefully won't encounter the fastest racers until the later rounds. I'm going against Macalusa. He qualified 15th. You know, the goal today, definitely take home the big check. Philip's going to be hard to track down.
This is my 5th time doing the Pro Tour. I'm looking for consistency because that's all it comes down to if you want to make it every time to the semifinals, finals.
Here he goes.
Get out of the gates. Oh man,
what was that?
Standing. He is just so quick.
Smoking
he knows
it.
the timing. Ankeny way out front. It's going to be a 0.75 for Ankeny as he crosses the finish line and annihilates the second.
Yeah. The up top, Kevin. Who do we have?
Big, tall Filip Forcek over on the red course side. He was your fastest athlete on the hill yesterday. Forcek with the only one of the 29s jumping out of course. Forcek already has pressure from the rookie Gunnar Bardwell. Here comes Forcek, started pouring on steam off the second jump. He goes out in front. Forcek looking clean and smooth. Forcek in control. His first 2 runs across, he will go with the differential of what Bob Underwood.
It was pretty sweet.
Pretty good. A lot better ski today.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still got beat.
We still got beat, but we're very close.
Yeah.
Brothers, sisters, out on tour, having fun. Here goes Norby with that 0.48 advantage coming out on course. Getting the groove early, clean and smooth, not making any mistakes.
So right now, Zoe Palmer in the blues going to be chasing all the way across the finish line. Tuva Norby, the Norwegian, looking to climb back on top of that podium.
I won mine, and I think Tegan has a little time to make up.
I do have some time to make up, but that's okay.
That's how it goes. Anything can happen in the second round.
Yeah.
So doors open up, 0.75.
Woo!
He goes.
Well, that's a big jump right there.
That's just demoralizing when you're standing there watching your competitor pull away. Even if you're chasing, you always want to just get it done, cross the line. You never know what's going to happen. So let's see the bottom gates here.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I know kind of what I need to change and need to bring a more aggressive approach tomorrow, so feeling okay. Positive thoughts.
Milzinski, defending champ Canada, on the red. Over the left-hand side, the German. Nora Brand, even start. Here they go. Walk us through it, Kevin.
Down the pitch, Milzinski and Brand. This is the first real race for Milzinski. Look at the juice she got out of her skis. We land. Ooh, loses the outside ski in that third gate. Milzinski really trying to get some power out of it. Smooth and easy. Milzinski will win the run. Looks like a 0.75 to me.
I feel good. It's really fun. It's always a joy to be here. I love Aspen. I raced some World Cups over there when I was 18, so pretty fun to be back. And we'll see. You know, we'll just see what happens this run. That's kind of how I take every run. Just try to enjoy it.
Cameron is so focused up there. He gets to the doors with absolute precision and power as he comes off the first jump. So SBK coming at you now in control at the second run of round 16. Moving into the quarterfinals goes Simone Reitus Kamalander.
And that will round out with one more run each. We'll then whittle it down to the final 4.
As the founders of Surefoot, Bob and Russ Shea are obsessed with creating the perfect ski boot for you because they know that a properly fitted custom ski boot will make you a better skier, whatever level you're at. At Surefoot, they've developed a process that guarantees the perfect fit for each customer, and of course, they are obsessed with the process.
We have 300 experts in Surefoot on the world that all use the exact same process.
Surefoot, better fitting, better skiing.
For more than half a century, Seiko has been supporting athletes in their efforts to be the best. Now, we want to bring this reliable technology to anyone striving for a goal. Because we understand, a split second can change everything. Keep going forward. Prospex.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. And yet, it does.
Oh my God, it sounds epic as well. This car is an SUV with bragging rights.
The three-row Mazda CX-90.
Harsh really quick on her start, trying to close that gap right out of the top. Caitlin Harsh over on that red course side, out in front, putting the pressure on. Harsh staying focused on her own course, trying to get this job done.
The Pro Tour is mostly just a really fun race for me. Yeah, I like this circuit. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. So I was just in Europe for a month racing FIS races, and before that I was in college racing for 5 years, and so the Pro Tour's kind of been a constant for the last 3 seasons, and it's mostly just super fun. The competition's high, but the format is just super fun and really competitive. So it's really cool. I've grown up with a lot of these girls since I was 5 years old. Tegan is one of my best friends since I was 5. We're like sisters. And I've added her to our sports insurance team this year, so that's really cool for me to get to travel with her again and spend time with her again, because we have been inseparable until college and then we went our separate ways. But kind of going into yesterday, I hadn't trained since I left Europe. The last day in Europe I raced and it didn't go so well, so I just needed like a big break. So I haven't skied really since before Christmas, kind of dusting off the cobwebs on my first 2 runs that were buys, so they were kind of practice runs for me. Yeah, each run I just was trying to get like that energy up. You have to be maintaining a really high sort of excitement level all day, which is really exhausting because you just kind of don't know when you're about to go, and you have to sort of be hovering around high energy all day. So just trying to maintain energy levels was a big thing for me. And then, yeah, this will be my first season probably doing the full circuit. I've usually done 2 of the 3 or 4 races because I was in college too and I couldn't miss college races to be at the Pro Tour. So this year I don't have that obligation for the first time, and I plan to go to this one, to Bear Valley and to Taos. So it'll be the full circuit. And expectations, I mean, our sports insurance team is helping us go to all these races, and they've been really supportive of us. So I want to do well for them. I want to do well. I'm also like working full time, so it's nice to make a little bit of income from this too. But yeah, expectations are high. I want to win one, maybe today. I don't know.
First run of the quarterfinals here, World Pro Ski Tour, Colorado Pro Open, presented by Mazda.
It was the first round. I was able to win. The runs weren't perfect, but very strong, I say, and I just need to improve, concentrate, and do as well, as good of a skiing as I'm able to do.
Today, across the line he will go, and on into the semifinals goes Philippe Forchek.
Yeah, 1 run. We got to hold him off for 2, but that was pretty solid. I was happy with it. So we just got to do another clean run and hold him off, hopefully go on the next round.
Florian Schwebel advances into the semifinals to face off against Philippe Forchek.
Hopefully nail the start and get through the ruts at the top here and just try to go as fast as I can.
Down here, Cameron Leonard touches down. It's Sobek out in front now. Just by a skosh, Sobek's going to cross the line, finish, advance into the semifinals, goes Sobek over our defending Tour champion.
Starting to tighten up with the back.
You gotta ski both sides.
Blue's definitely a little slower, so feeling good.
Ankeny going to advance into the semifinals to face off against Christian Sobek.
Harsh, you are looking as poised as possible, striking distance away. Semifinals coming up here for Caitlin Harsh.
I often say she reminds me a lot of Michaela Schifrin. So fluid,
Yes.
so effortless.
And boom, Milzinski moves on to the final four.
Did it! I made up the 100. I think my competitor had a little trouble down there, so that's what happens in the Pro Tour. You gotta make it to the finish line, but I'm in the top 4, so I'm excited.
She will be facing off against Erin Milzinski as she gets it done on the second round of the quarterfinals.
In the second round, I'm gonna try to do a better start. So I've been jumping a bit here at Caitlin because she is very good at them.
Then we'll have the .75 over on the blue. The doors will open first, and she will go. Then the chase begins for Rask. Red course starting to charge alongside as Rask trying to make it up. We've seen it happen at the bottom here. Red course pulling alongside. Is it going to be a turnaround here? Fredericks will be eliminated. Across the line she goes. Red course winning it.
Florian, you're a downhill racer. You're not supposed to be so good at special slalom.
No, but I like smacking gates. This is my first time on snow since last spring, so I'm glad to have found a little speed and be competitive.
Heading for the finish line. It's going to be forecheck with the advantage. Florian, all kinds out of shape there.
What energy are you going to bring into this next run against Flo?
All of my energy.
Check had that 7.5 advantage built into the start door openings over Flo. Florian doing everything he can to keep it close, but it's going to be the Czech moving into the finals.
What's it like fending off these young whippersnappers?
It's pretty easy, to be honest. They, are new to the tour. They don't know how to do the starts, isn't that right? No, I mean, they bring young energy. They're really fast. It's good for me. It pushes me. I get a little too comfortable in my seat up top sometimes, so I always need to be brought down to earth.
Sobek makes the move on Ankeny, heads for the finish line with the advantage as Ankeny struggles to try to make it up there.
What is your secret that you're going to tell us now that you're going to give us on your strategy going up against Michael?
Well, I'm not going to tell him too much, but I can tell that the start is getting better and better, so hopefully he's a little worried.
It's going to be Sobek in control. Ankeny trying to close it up, but not going to happen. Gallant effort, but it's Sobek into the finals against Voracek.
Last time I was here, I got the win, which was really fun, but now I'm up against Erin for next round. I'd say she's the favorite in that matchup, but I'm going to try to give her a good fight.
1 and number 2 in qualifying, facing off here in the semi-final rounds. Norman getting bounced, so there's a real rut developing in the blue course side. Red course accelerating across the line. Milzinski with the win.
Caitlin, you are really on your skis today. You're going to be a tough matchup for Sarah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been fun. The starts are really important, and I've been teaching her how to do the starts all day.
Do you wait until you hear go, or do you just...
No, I don't.
Okay.
I just know.
You know.
I know it's coming. So now I'm helping my competition. It'll be good.
So you've created a monster.
Harsh, don't counter out to the red course side. She's already right alongside of her. Harsh at the line. If she gets these last 3 done clean and smooth, it's Harsh crossing the line into the finals to face off against Erin Milzinski.
Here with Philip and Christian, we are ready for the big final.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be consistent and just execute on every single run, and so far it's been going well.
Here we go, Sobek, Voracek, red on it.
Good even start by both these pros. Still strong head-to-head competition here. Looks like Sobek gets a little bit twisted there. Here goes Voracek on the red course side. There's the move. Oh, he's off right to twisted. Off he goes! Giving up a .75. And it was an upset in that first run of the finals. Boom, Sobek takes really big advantage. Voracek makes a little mistake coming off that jump on the blue side. Trails now a new champion here in our first day of racing here at Aspen.
It comes down to this. We've got Erin versus Caitlin.
It's really fun to ski. It's good to be back out here. I love Aspen. The jumps are great, and it's really a joy racing with these girls.
Ben Milzinski still holds on to it on the red course side. Right now, Milzinski is going to win it big here on the red, the first run. Harsh fighting away. Milzinski out in front still, looking clean and strong, fast. Kate lead at the finish line. Across she goes. That's your tour Champion winning today here in Aspen at the Colorado Pro Open.
Let's hear it for the top 4 women. Jill Giovanetti handing out that beautiful Seiko watch. Yeah, big smiles, big cheers. Let's bring up the check from Chris Hill from Mazda. And Jill Giovanetti with your Seiko watch.
This is pretty cool legacy. Caitlin and I are in NCAA skiing history, the only people to ski for the same school, CU, the same coach, Richie Rokos, legend, and both All-Americans. So that's pretty special.
Yeah.
What
a celebration. It's family after all. Yeah.
It's family.
Full circle. Against my teammate Erin, we were like the first kind of all-girls team that we started last year. And we've gone against each other a few times, and she usually makes it to the final. So I was there with her this time, and that was really cool.
Did not expect to win. I just signed up a week before and skied good and managed to snag the win, so it feels great.
It's great conditions here in Aspen, and I ended up 4th. I had some hard matchups at the end of the day, but I was really happy to make it to the top 4, ending in 4th place.
Right now, on course, let's go. Lagier from France on the red.
This is going to be a close one. Hit the line. It's going to be on the win. Lagier with the win point. 0-0-1.
What?
Lagier putting the pressure on. He's bouncing all over the place. He's wild. He's out of control, but he's going fast. Seems to be able to keep the skis going down the hill as he tries to put the pressure on.
Jeremy Lagier. In French, Jeremy Lagier. Yeah, I'm from France. So for me, I live in Salt Lake, so it's not so far, it's only 6 hours. But yeah, from France, it's 15 hours of flight. Last year was my first year with the World Pro Ski Tour, and I knew no one, and I met so many people, and now everyone is saying hi, and yeah, it's like a family now. I think the difference, it's fun. In US, it's really more fun. Even in racers are here to just have fun and enjoy the feeling. In Europe, there is more pressure, there is more competition. The culture about the competition is more present, I would say. I would say the snow is pretty different. Here it's super aggressive, it's super dry. So the snow is really soft, and the technique is not the same, so we have to have a time of adaptation, because in Europe it's super icy, so we just have to respect the technique and ski super hard and really be fast. In US you have to be smooth, and that's the big difference. I think the competition is really tough. We think the level is not that high, and when we come, and even if we ski every day, there is some guys that stop skiing and they are still training only for the Pro Tour, and they're crazy good. Even if I don't win, I enjoy. That's the good thing at the Pro Tour. Everyone is enjoying, and not only the first one.
So Friday and Saturday were similar courses. We just did a little redress after the qualifying. I gotta give credit to the cat driver. He did a wonderful job. The snow was pretty firm, but then we got a lot of fresh snow for qualifying. And he did such a good job grooming the hill. He did a slow till with high heat, and he made it a really good track. After the race yesterday, we adjusted about 4 or 5 gates just because we had some ruts forming. But it's more or less a similar course, 25 turns. But the athletes seem to love it. The times are about a 1/10 apart. One person even had the exact same time in qualifying. So yeah, as far as the race crew is concerned, we're really happy today. The crew at Aspen has been wonderful this week, helping us set up, and they're going to help us tear down. So yeah, we're pretty excited to be here.
Good morning. Yeah, got a decent amount of snow overnight, but it's it's Aspen, so it's light and fluffy. Got a good day of racing ahead of us. Surface underneath is good. A couple people had to pull out because of injuries, but we got that all sorted out. Another day in paradise.
I do work as a data engineer when I'm not skiing. That's my full-time job, but for fun I like to go skinning, which is also kind of skiing, but to walk up the mountain and ski down. And then I also really like, I've been really into ice bathing lately, and we have like a little lake down where we live, so I've been into ice swimming, and yeah, which has been really fun. Gives me a lot of energy. I think one of my favorite parts about the Pro Tour is that it's really fun. It's more relaxed than other ski races that I've been to in the past. And one thing that I really value about the Pro Tour is that the organization really listens to the athletes. They ask us questions to make the tour better, and when we come with our inputs, they actually listen to us. And I think athletes together with the organization just makes it even more fun, and it feels like we're a bigger part of it than just the competitors showing up to do the race. And yeah, it's really fun. They have a lot of fun sponsors like Mazda and Jägermeister, and which makes it a lot of fun for us athletes. So I think that one of the cool part about the Pro Tour is the bracket system, where every run matters. It doesn't, and you kind of go back to start on equal level for every matchup that you have. So the clock starts at 0, you versus your competitor, and whoever ski faster those 2 runs will be the one that advanced in the next round of the bracket. So I really like that aspect of the Pro Tour, that every run matters and anything can happen. That's like a big one in the Pro Tour. You never know what can happen. And there's jumps, there's turns, there can be like bad conditions or good conditions, but anything can happen, and nothing's decided until before you cross the finish line.
So my name is Sarah Rask. I am from Stockholm, Sweden, and I'm currently a student at the University of Denver. So we came out here Friday morning, and we came straight into the quali, and I did one Pro Tour last year, which was terrible because I was so scared of all the jumps. But I come out here and I felt a bit more confident, and I felt throughout every run I did, I got more and more confident. So the qualis were pretty good, they were okay. And then I kind of just like got a little bit better for every run. It's still a lot of nerves, but now I wasn't scared, which I think is a big difference. And it's super exciting because I thought that, you know, the girls that are good at this, they're really good at this, and I feel like I'm a good skier, but maybe I'm not the best to go over the jumps and the start gate. So it's really cool to know it's possible to ski fast in this type of event as well. It's so fun to come out here because everyone, it's like a big family. We're all cheering for each other, we're helping each other out. It's such a cool event with like the way it's set up, and I really enjoy coming here. And every time I come, I feel like I want to do this way more often. Yeah. So Aspen is the coolest place I've been at, I feel like. I love Aspen. And it's nice that we can drive out from Denver, and it's a really cool place.
Buy Tough. Call for the store is due. Tough, buy Tough.
For the best deal on the best shed or garage, visit toughshed.com.
Introducing the first ever Mazda CX-50.
How's it going? I'm Henry. I'm here with Celsius. We're out here at Aspen Mountain for the World Pro Ski Tour. Excited to have a great weekend of racing. Yeah, we're excited to be out here. So we've been sponsoring the World Pro Ski Tour for a couple years now. It's been a great partnership for us, and excited to get some cans in people's hands something. Should be a good time.
Yeah, so 2 days ago in the qualifier, I started feeling my back kind of tense up after we were done. I was like, oh man, that's not good. It's only been 2 runs and it's feeling pretty tight. And then after I took my boots off, the next 2 hours, it just got tighter and tighter and tighter. And I was trying to like do my exercises, do my routine, but in the morning I like bent over to grab my ski boots and put them in the backpack, and just had this like sharp pain. And I've had back problems for many years, so I knew I can't ski. I actually knew that if I do 5 turns, it's just gonna completely shut down. So I was like, okay, let's just pack up and go home. And then, because I figured I couldn't get therapy, but then I was already in the car driving home, and some lady called me back and like, yeah, I can do therapy on you today at 3. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay here and give it a shot for today, and just did the first run of the first round, and so far feels okay. I don't know how many rounds I have in me today, how many rounds it's going to be stable, but so far so good.
Tegan Wold, Vail girl, rookie, just graduated from Montana State in psychology, so she'll see if she can put her head game on.
First run was great. We got a little snow overnight, so we had to slip it off, and it actually got down to a great surface. My skiing was a lot better than yesterday, so I'm happy with that progress. Well, I didn't make it, but for the next race, I'd like to push my line a little bit more. I'd like to take more chances and work on the start.
Today is different, which is fun. It's we got some snow overnight, so it's a little bit softer, a little bit more variable, but it's still a lot of fun. We're racing different people today, which is, again, really exciting. But we'll see who wins today, whole new day, and you can never take anything for granted in these races.
Oh, Norby with that .75 built in at the start.
The round of 16 went well. I moved on to the round of 8, so now I have a pretty tough matchup. So I'm excited to see what I can do with that and try to move on to round of 4.
She's going to move into that round to face Fredrickson.
France, the Joker versus the Frenchman. Watch Ankeny, really quick out of the start. Ankeny really working some energy out of the ski, starts to pull away over the Frenchman with 2 to go. Ankeny's going to cross the line first. From Sweden, attending DU as a sophomore, so young gun coming out of the gates on the blue with the lead.
Rask with a .75 advantage. She heads for the finish line to move into the quarterfinals. And out on track goes Sobek, the winner yesterday, the rookie. Showing the veterans he's here and he's looking for another win today.
I'm feeling really good, you know. I was happy that we could change the tuning and the setup from yesterday to today. I feel much better.
He will move into the quarterfinals. Kenner looking good right now and control this run against Berkner on the second run of the round of 16.
Be a fast one for Voracek in the red.
Voracek with the advantage only by 1.7. Looks like he took advantage and found himself. He's going to coast on into the quarterfinals to face the German Roman Frog.
What's the time differential, Kevin?
0.75, so the door's open, 0.75 seconds. And Sherlock is Milzinski. On the second round of the quarterfinals, she'll be advancing into the semifinals when she crosses the finish. It's going to be Norby still with the advantage as she touches down with about a half a ski's line, stretching it out to the finish on the red course. It's going to be Norby with the win.
Nice job by the Norwegian.
Rask out front, head for the finish line with the win, but a close
one.
Boom!
Rask. Go to the top. This is our final pairing. Winner, this one's going to join the likes of Rask. This is Caitlin Harsh on the right-hand side of the red, and Taya Kiesel
in control, heading for the finish line to move into the semifinals.
Yesterday's champion, Christian Sovek on the blue, out in front. Here we go.
Sovek with a .36 advantage after the first run.
Yeah, Sonarelli doing everything he can. Really close.
That was close.
He
But
came on strong, didn't he? Sovek, you are marching on to the semis. Watch out.
Who is going to be stepping up here with only a .15 advantage? Watch Simone. Totally right there with Simone. Got the jump over the advantage. It was held by Christensen, so touching down off the first bump. Simone out front. Anybody can win this one off the bottom jump. They go. A little bit twisted for Christensen. Camelander.
Oh, he gets hauled up.
Christensen hauled out there. Camelander goes on. On goes Camelander to face Sovek in the semifinal.
Well, between these two right here, Kevin, they had 3 victories last year.
The doors open first. Out goes Ankeny. Ankeny so quick, so powerful. Really, really dynamic out of the start. Ankeny out in front of that advantage built in after the first run. Ankeny. Ooh, here comes Ketterer, starting to make some ground on Ankeny in the midsection of the course. Looks like Ketterer's closed the gap, but not by much. Ankeny winning the run. Anybody's race right now. Voracek on the red. And Frost on the blue. Voracek starts to pull away. At the bottom jump, he has the advantage. Voracek, your fastest qualifier, number 2 on the hill yesterday. Voracek crosses the line into the semifinals to face Michael Ankeny.
Welcome to Taos, a place guided by our fierce independence and confluence of cultures, and further emboldened by our connection to Mother Nature. A place that challenges itself to be better, not bigger, to preserve the essence of winter. From electrifying our fleet to improving the health of our forests, we strive to be better for the good.
The best nights start with Jägermeister. Made with 56 botanicals. Always served ice cold.
Take a miracle to come back from this. Heartbreaking end to the season. But what's this?
For the moments when anticipation
Clock's counting down. 5 seconds. 3, 2,
becomes celebration. Jägermeister. Meister the moment.
As the founders of Surefoot, Bob and Russ Shea are obsessed with creating the perfect ski boot for you because they know that a properly fitted custom ski boot will make you a better skier, whatever level you're at. At Surefoot, they've developed a process that guarantees the perfect fit for each customer, and of course, they are obsessed with the process.
We have 300 experts in Surefoot on the world that all use the exact same process.
Surefoot, better fitting, better skiing.
Thanks, guys. I'm with Philip and Mike, who are advancing into the second semi-final.
Yeah, I'm trying to ski every run as well as I can, and I'm grateful I've been able to make it to the semifinals again.
Ankeny super strong here on this second run. Ankeny goes off the jump first. Ankeny has the advantage across the line. It's going to be Ankeny. On goes the Joker, Michael Ankeny.
The gate's going to open earlier for... You don't even notice it.
Oh man, Camelander didn't let him get away as they work their way into the third jump. We see it get quick right here. Can Camelander close the gap?
Yes.
Here comes Camelander, pouring the speed on at the finish line. It's going to be a close one. Across the line.
Blue course .11, Kevin.
Just the last round I missed by, like, it was a dance or even less. It was so close. Now the battle is on, and I'm more down to go to get the third place.
Norby out on track to go. Norby super quick though, trying to keep it as close as you possibly can off the first jump.
Really nice. I was so close to get to the big final today.
Norby closing in. Milzinski out in front, still low across the line. Milzinski wins it.
I really feel like I got some good speed. I figured out something in my skiing, so I was only 900s behind Aaron, which is like the best I've ever done. So
a little change, a little bit quicker on the red side. Watch for that gate to open. Here we go.
The rookie, and it's Harsh coming out, staying right with her at the top. It was Rass with .44. Rass out in front, heading for the line. Sarah Rass moving on to face Milzinski.
I'm so excited. I came here being just happy to qualify, and now I'll go against Erin, and she's really good. So I'm just gonna try and do my best and see how far I can go.
Feeling better than yesterday when I was racing the small final. Yeah. It's I'm pretty excited to get some redemption against Christian. Yesterday he took me out in the semifinals, so now we're meeting just one step up from where we were yesterday.
He's consistent, and he's quick, and he gets the jump on him on a blue course. It's Ankeny out front right from the hop as he touchdown off the top jump. Strong and powerful Sovek, been training a lot. Ankeny not so much anymore. Ankeny's still out front, but here comes Sovek on the red course side. Sovek makes up the gap and turns it around. First run with the win.
Michael is on fire today. He told me he woke up at 7 a.m. to do yoga, so he's really dialed in.
Doors over first to Sovek, but Ankeny gets the jump on him. Ankeny to the first jump with the lead. Looks like Ankeny today is going to get it done. Across the line he goes. Ankeny gets it done. The American to the top step of the podium.
Yeah, I feel good. It's difficult. The girls are super fast, so it's fun to have some really fast head-to-head racing, and we're all trying our best out here, so I think we're putting on a good show, and hopefully people enjoy watching it.
For the women's side, brought to you by Celsius and Tough Shed. Out on track they go. Anybody's race to the first jump. Milzinski looks like she has a little bit of an edge. Too close to call. Running wide, a little bit low. Whoa! Tangled up! And looked away for a split second. Oh, she doesn't look like she's getting up any too soon. That's not good. Just hooks that inside foot, just boot tops the panel, the gate, and then the chases on for Milzinski. Out goes Rask, out goes Milzinski, heading for the first jump. Over the bottom jump, I don't think it's going to happen here today. Out front, it's going to be another victor on the top step of the podium. Sarah Rask, got to be psyched today. Erin Milzinski second. Great race from there.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to be racing here at the World Pro Tour, and it's even more exciting to know that I'm able to win, and my first win today was amazing, and the feeling crossing the finish line being first was just amazing. So I made it to the big quali, which was way more than I expected, and then I knew I was gonna go against Erin, and she's been really good. So I was kind of in my head thinking, oh, you know, for like second place will be good, but I'm gonna try and get my all. And then she crashed the first jump, and which kind of opened up an opportunity for me for the second run, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Well, I've been eyeing one of these fur neckies here at Gorsuch. I think I'm going to get those before we try to head back to Denver.
This one is particularly meaningful. I've got my fiance Maria out here with me, so it's nice to share what I did and what I loved for years with her. It was really stiff competition this weekend. We had active D1 skiers, we had past NCAA champions, we had World Cuppers from last year, from Germany and Austria, France, Switzerland, all over the place. So it was a good test of my ability, and frankly, from run one, it was a flip of the coin. I wasn't sure if I was going to be moving on. I never could really coast through the rounds. It was always kind of full gas. That margin of safety got lower and lower every single round until we were down to the hundredths of a second. So it was a fun race. The winnings, maybe a little bit of the winnings are going to go towards some golf equipment for my fiance. Maybe a golf trip. Might have to get myself a little present, but looking to start a life back home. It's going into the down payment fund for a home back in Minnesota, and boring adult stuff.
All right, here we go. Let's start with the ladies. A check for you, Sarah. What do you think? Great day of racing out there, same four, totally different order.
My turn to get the big six today.
You're pretty psyched there. You know what else you're gonna get? The Seiko watch. Let's hear it for Sarah Rask, Erin Milzinski, Tobin Norbury, and Caitlin Harsh, your top four. Michael, great way to start the season.
Sure is. Great event, good energy. Just got to go rehab for the next week. This is certainly pushing me towards that Bear Valley trip, and I went there last year and it was great. If nothing else, if I can't make that happen, it just gives me a lot of confidence going into Taos, which is a really special place. That's where the competition gets really stiff. We get a lot of World Cuppers, active World Cup skiers, Olympians, and to be able to go head-to-head with them in this dual slalom format, who knows? I got a shot.